Everybody, welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist. We're in our countdown to 2023. Welcome. I'll wait for you a couple of seconds or so to make sure that each of you are able to see me in the algorithm and come into the room. So when you come into the room here live, can you go on and hit the likes and then go on ahead and put 1229 22. All right, so we're counting down, getting into our 2022. Hey there, rise up. Put 1229 in the chat. Today is Thursday. And so we missed yesterday, so we're on day 2. We're gonna knock it down to that time, but wasn't available to get here yesterday. So hey there, rise up. Let's put 1229. That's the date for the day, 1229 in the chat. Thank you for taking the time to put that in, and welcome to the channel. We're going to pull cards in reference to what Spirit has to say, counting us down into the new collective year. I do have some announcements. Going to break some things down while we pull the cards and what Spirit guides us. But in the meantime, there you can find the website, as we have many to enter into the room. You will find the website. So take time to go to the website and sign up. Okay, signing up to the website helps me to be able to send you emails coming in to 2023 if that's the interest of yours. It may not, and that's okay. Don't sign up. All right, but if it is an interest of yours, go on and sign up to the website. That helps me to stay in the loop with you. If this is your cup of tea, it may not be, and that's okay. All right, so while I'm waiting on a few to get in the room, I don't see anybody that's hit the likes, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to talk about, and then I want to see if you're going to take the time to hit the likes to get in the show. As people say sometimes in their lives, they talk about getting into the show is to hit the like. So if I'm on slow-mo or the algorithm is slowing down, I don't know. This is the internet superhighway. So sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. But to get in the show is to hit the like. So there's one like. I'm just using that as a figure of speech. Okay, that's what people say sometimes so they're like, hey, get in the show, hit the like. And so that lets me know that you're present. Okay, so what I'm going to do as we get ready to get into this topic, I don't see any likes and I see people in the room, so I'm not sure what's going on. So anyway, moving right along. I'm going to send I have a couple of things. I posted the email. That's number 1. The other part 2, yeah, it looks like it might be slowing down. The other email that is here is the email to the website. Okay, yes, thank you. So the emails you'll see coming up in the chat is one about the master class that will be starting in mid-January. Okay, take a look at the link that's there when you get a chance, and I'll put it in the description box below if I get a chance to remember. But I'll do my best. Or go to the website. You'll get an email. So the first post that's up is the website. So if this is your thing, modern practitioner, what does it look like? Many people drop it's a fad to people. This is a lifestyle to me. There's people in our COVID, there's people in our master classes, and just follow along here. This is their lifestyle. Modern practitioners or modern practice is a lifestyle. It's not a fad. Some people in the arena, it's a fad. It's like, oh, I'm interested. I'm gonna do this, and then they fall off. But it's a practice. It's something that you follow along in your life and your path to better aspect of your spirituality and have a better healthy approach as an earthling. Okay, so you can still keep your religion, but you can still be a modern practitioner if that's your choice. Everybody's path is different. So you will see I have the master class that's up. That will start in mid-January. So stay alert for that on an email. I'll have the date, but you can go on and start looking at that if that, pardon me, if that's an interest of yours, okay? The next thing I'm going to go over, I'm just talking about a little bit of housekeeping matters. We're 5 minutes in, so I'll get started in a sec. The next thing is the New Year Wish Altar Vigil. Okay, so you can join that vigil. It's up on the website. Okay, if you have signed up again to the website, you probably have gotten a notice today in your email if it hasn't gone into your spam. If you join and decide you want to sign up to my website, make sure that you don't have me go into your spam folder. Other than that, you won't get the post, and I won't be chasing you. Okay, I won't chase you. So if there's an interest, this is 2023. Coming in, we're not doing all of the stupid stuff. It's stupid to chase people and all these, and you shouldn't chase nobody either. Don't chase people coming into this year. You chasing means you ain't grew. And over 2022, 21, and 20. There's been a lot of lessons going to this age of Aquarius. So if you ain't got that by now, and I've been talking about this for about 5 years, you need to go back to some of my videos and then go maybe join the master classes to see the conversations. All right. So I have the link up on the New Year's Wish. The master class, this particular class, check it out if it's for you, if it's not for you. Check out the description box. It may not or may fit you. You may be in a different area in your life. It is, don't join it. If it's your cup of tea for right now, join it. Okay, I just want to be specific. We don't have time for things coming into 2023 of any foolery of any type. I'm just keeping it 100. All right, because we going in a different energy. At least I am. You can choose to do what you want to do, but we're gonna keep it real. I will delete you out the sign-ups and stuff like that if it's other agendas other than an agenda for your life. All right, so that's just real. Okay, so going into the current events of today, that's current too, but the Blues Clues of today. Okay, so y'all been hearing me saying that. That's just something I like. All right, so today's moon is in Pisces until about 5:35, and after which the moon will be in Aries. Hey there, rise up. So moon in Aries. So we're in Pisces right now. We're getting ready to move into Aries after 5:35 a.m. coming in. Okay. Keep in mind there's the void moon period occurs from 1:20 a.m. to 5:35 a.m. That's going into early morning, going into tomorrow. Okay. I do have the void of moon. I have the void of moon course calendar that tells you when there's void periods on the North Node Community Coven. Okay, the moon is in waxing, so it's in waxing crescent phase until 8:20 p.m. tonight, and after which the moon will be in first quarter phase. The first quarter moon occurs tonight at 8:20. If you're new to the channel or old to the channel, friend of the channel, either which way, I talk a lot about the moon. I work with the moon. That's my thing. That's my gyra. Okay. I'm not a fad modern practitioner. Okay. I love the moon because the moon affects us so dramatically, in my opinion. Okay. That's why I teach on it. That's what lunar moon has me to do. Me and her are cool like that. And that's my area. Okay. That might not be your area. A witch or a warlock, they work with the moon a lot because the moon moves through the phases very quickly. The sun, he takes his time through moving through a full scope of that particular zodiac sign, okay? Not that he's not important, the yin, he is very important, okay? The sun is important, gives us life, all right? That's why you probably want to check out that master class. I did a whole spew on the moon, too. That was a month ago. That went for 2 months. Moving right along. Blues Clues of the day, current events. Mercury is stationed and turns retrograde. I can already tell in my technology from the 29th, which is today, through January the 18th, okay? Mars is in retrograde still in Gemini from October the 30th, which was already, and he will leave out on January the 12th. And so we got 3 planets, and we got some trines going on. That's trying. It's like this kind of look. All right. Hey there, Moonbeam. So Mercury retro, Mars retro, Uranus retro. Okay. So those are important aspects to help us get set for the astrological year of after when spring breaks, okay, official spring season. These things come in play to help us launch out into a season of more speed and fire. So every year retros are in play. Keep in mind, and I've done a reading, those that were in masterclass with me, they currently know that the earth is in retrograde as well. Okay, so the other planets are looking at us like, y'all slowed down, and some of them have slowed down. They're with us. Okay, so the earth has been in retrograde for quite some time. You know, I'll check back in the future to see when it will start moving more forward. It's in retro to the other planets. Okay, so the other planets are looking at the earth like, oh, we've slowed down. Okay, so a lot of the planetarian issues, a lot of the things that's going on in the earth rim, this rock that we live on, is due to our retrograde. All right, this is not something, this is a spiritual connection with working with spirit in the astral planes. That is what the divine has given to me. Whether if you believe it or not, that's on you. I'm just sharing. Those that was in the master classes, they understand that was a topic that we talked about. So if you're here in the master class, you can confirm that. If you were in the master class, you can confirm that Spirit gave us detailed information about the earth being in retrograde. I believe, Ayana, you were in that segment when Spirit was sharing about earth being in retrograde. Ayana, if you want to confirm that, I believe you were in that class that day when we were talking about that, and how Spirit had gave me a lot of understanding about where we are in our earth planet. So we are there. Okay, we are there. The earth is in retrograde. Okay, so that's why we're having a lot of different challenges. Yes. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Now, being in, that's a whole nother topic, so I'm going to move on. So we're going to get what does the goddesses have to say about this countdown to 2023. All right, and we are in Capricorn season. Okay, we are in, very detailed Earth being in retrograde. Thank you. Yes. All right. The card that's coming in about the countdown is, hopefully you can see that, sorcery. All right, sorceress. Rhiannon. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Okay, so this is one of the points that Spirit wants to bring out to tell you that you are a sorceress. And if you are male gender here, or identifies male gender, whatever that may be to you, keep in mind that that's a private decisions with each individual. That the countdown is telling us that we're going to be working in your sorcery and your sorceress. And as you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that means that you need to be working on looking over what it is that you want to set, looking at putting a calendar together for this coming up 2023 collective year. Maybe you need to sit down and look at a calendar. I'm going to type that in the chat. And look at a calendar, how to set up for yourself the next couple of months. You don't have to get too far ahead of yourself, but maybe for the month of January and February, looking at your calendar and seeing how you're going to move about things in a smooth, calm, step-by-step way, not a rush way, so you don't get things done, or you develop a resolution. But yeah, resolutions are imperative through the Capricorn season, but resolutions are about taking step by step so you don't fail by February, which is the opening of the door of inbox for spring. Okay, so resolutions are to help to step your way through progress, not to have these big grand things. They're okay to be grand, but you have to put them step by step for them to come into fruition. So you can make things clear. Be clear about your intentions. Be clear. Okay, be clear. All right, so that means that maybe you need to get an intention journal or reality intention manifesting journal, because why? You're going to be working as a sorceress. Okay, you're going to be working in as a sorceress. Yes, so you're going to be working in your sorceress energy, your unicorn energy, this energy that takes you out of this realm and working into the astral plane to bring about what it is that you desire for your life. And that doesn't always mean material. Everybody's intentions and sorcery is in different areas of their life. We know human beings, this earth realm, teach everything about money, this, that. Some things you need to manifest clear intentions about love. What kind of relationship do you desire? What kind of relationships do you desire with friends, family, with your coven family, with your co-workers? What kind of relationship that you want to set the intentions for that? Your community, your city, your state. What kind of intentions do you want to set for that? Those are bigger things than just gaining material. That's cool and in this aspect, but Spirit is just having me talk about that. Okay? So those are some thoughts. I'm going to type that in so that way it helps. So if you didn't get that, and those that were here to replay, hey there, rise up. Hey there, Melba. So we've got, the developing relationships, developing, and if you don't know, I love to teach. That's my thing. So developing relationships could be creating your reality. Relationships, work relationships, work, family, friends, developing relationships, love. It could be in many areas of developing, not just manifesting material things, because we are multi-being. Okay, we have different hats that we wear. We have different hats. Many hats that many of us wear, men and women. Work hat, mama hat, daddy hat, co-parent hat, all kind of stuff. We have many hats that we wear. So you may want to look at the hats that you wear. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Look at the hats you wear. Okay, and then look at how do you work with manifesting in the many hats that you wear. Okay, we wear many hats. I know I do. So I know that you do, whatever way that may be. Okay, so build upon that, and then I'm going to go to the guys and then hit the tarot. What do you have? The countdown for 2020. Ooh, one jumping. Then get to the tarot. Perfect the hats. Oh, wow. So Spirit is saying here, worry is a wasted emotions. So coming into the 2023, worry less. How about none? Okay, none. Worry less. That means no. It's a waste of emotions. It's contemplating. It's a waste of emotions. Worry is a wasted emotions. Okay, so you may want to um, think about um, how do you worry? What are things that you worry about? Okay, when Spirit is telling us worry is wasted emotions, what is it that you worry about? Think about that. Those that'll be in the replay, or those that are currently now, if you want to type it in the chat or just hold it as a silent prayer, that's cool. So what do you worry about? Hey there, rise up. What uh, do you worry about? Okay, what do you worry about? Maybe y'all have manifest that area. Maybe you don't worry. Maybe it creeps up on you every now and then. But what do you worry about? Spirit is saying worry is a waste of emotions. The guides are saying coming in. So you want to put that in check. When the worry comes in, take time to sit with that worry, because worry goes into more of an anxiety feeling. And then once it gets into an anxiety, it can keep being anxiety every single day, where you're spinning, you start spinning and then start falling into some type of continuing anxiety, or start to develop an anxiety disorder, because maybe you haven't learned how to put worry in check. Okay, it is considered, Spirit is saying, it's a wasted emotion. Don't waste on that emotion. Put it in check. Hit the likes. Put it in check. Okay, so if you monitor yourself, the key to being a monitoring practitioner is monitoring yourself. Okay, and how do you monitor yourself? You monitor your emotions. The moon moves very quickly through the zodiac signs, and she is in control of our emotions, especially women. Okay, men too. Men, unless they're in touch, the male gender, unless they're in touch with their more feminine energy, their divine feminine energy, okay, they will have more of a worry coming on. And sometimes people worry as well because of past trauma or current trauma, that hasn't been resolved. All right, so maybe you need to work on some areas of resolving your worry, because resolving worry brings about peace. Okay, but how do you check it? You got to check it by writing, to write down. People are very lazy today. I'm going to say it, and I don't care. Okay, people are lazy. And so when it comes down to thinking, and they're lazy because they don't want to write and they don't want to think. You think all the time. You think all the time. What is so hard about writing it out or speaking it into your phone or notes? It's not complicated. That's something you got to deal with. But when you work on writing things out to figure out why this is that and this, and talking it out with someone, maybe calling me for spiritual counseling, you can figure out how to eliminate that. I've done work, if y'all don't know, I'm an LSW. But on the spiritual side, I've done many a work. Okay, thank you. It's 11:11. So I've done many a work. So it breaks down where people start to crash those areas down, and get to start to rise up as a phoenix. I mean, that all sounds cute. I'm rising in the phoenix. Really? Because are you? Because phoenix rising takes time. It takes dedication. Not long if you dedicate it. Sounds cute, but are you doing it to rise up as a phoenix? Phoenix coming from the rising, it took time. It don't take long if you committed to change. It doesn't take long. Us that learn how to do it, it took us longer, so we tell other people to move faster. So worry is a wasted emotion. Okay, hit the likes, you in the room. Lead by example. The committed countdown to 2023. Lead by example. Leading by example. If you're going to do something and who you are, lead by example. Do it for you first. Okay, so leading by example is doing. Okay, it's doing first, and then being it. You want to be it before you can give other people advice on how to do something. Okay, or say, I told them. Are you telling yourself? Are you leading by example in your areas? What kind of commitment are you going to make to lead by example, whatever that may be? I know this is resonating because this is resonating. It always does, but this is spirit led. How do you lead by example? Is saying, but it's doing it first, being it first, and then committing. I'm hearing. I'm gonna say what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some of you need to stop talking. You know, that's leading by example. Stop talking so much. Okay? Stop it. I'm hearing it by spirit. Stop talking. If you hear this in the replay, it sound harsh. It is what it is. We're coming into 2023. Okay? Stop talking so much. Like, if you talking all the time and just talking, I mean, I'm hearing that. You know, that's a good lead. It's okay if you check out of here. It is what it is. You know, stop talking so much. And that doesn't mean to stop talking so much to listen to other people. But if you're always talking, you can't even hear yourself thinking on spirit giving you cues and teaching you how to move through things. Get a book, you know, a real book, like one you can hold in your hand and to train yourself. It might sound dated. It is what it is, but you might need that. I'm giving a message. Okay, when you hear me get direct, because y'all know I'm not. Those that know me here, it's because I get more forceful, that spirit. Sometimes it's just laid back spirit. It just all depends. You don't need a bunch of channeling to give you the right information. Stop talking so much. Listen to yourself. Okay, listen to what spirit gives to you in your spirit and your heart. And lead by example by that. Okay, stop. So, there's an emoji for that one. Okay, stop. You know, because it will help you. It's going to help you. All right, just stop, knock it off. Okay, stop talking. More hear from yourself, listen to yourself, be in tune with yourself, so that way you can hear what the guide is saying, what the guides are saying to you in your spirit. Stop talking. Maybe that needs to be on, and you talking it out. You talking the negativity. You know, again, I've taught negative talk and positive talk. They work hand in hand. They're great. They don't cancel out everything. Talking negative helps you to release. If you have someone to talk to like that, or you get a spiritual counsel, it helps you to release. But then as you release the negative talking, then we learn, okay, how do I make myself feel better? How do I build myself as I release the negativity? Maybe I need to scream. Maybe I need to throw some plates. Maybe I need to go out there and walk in the nature to scream and tell my own self out. But once you do that, and then you consistently got to do that to release, then you, okay, how do I put the positive back in? Maybe I need to put in some self-development. I talked about that the other day. Self-development. Self-development isn't looking at everybody online and them fronting like they got it all together, and then you up there jealous because you think their life is better than yours because you seen a snapshot. Your life is perfect of where it is, but you can make it even better. May not be perfect, whatever that perfection is at that time. Okay, it's just going to make it better for you. I think that I might be I don't know, it might be I don't know if it's spinning the internet. I don't know. I see it on this part that is in spin section or whatnot. Whatever. Pausing. Yeah, the ether is pausing up. Today is the Mercury retrograde start of his day. He's been in okay, thank you. He's been in starting his shadow phase back on December the 12th. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you that you can hear me. So yeah. So you're able to hear yourself. You know, you can't do it if you're listening to everyone else or you're watching. That's what I was saying. You're watching things, episodes, little short episodes to other people. And then I want to be like that. Or you be like who you are. You develop your time. Take something that you see that you like from that and put it in your intuition journal. When I'm doing that, that's the angels. Maybe if you really are seeing something online that makes you feel jealous, why don't you build it into your journal so you can be that? Don't hate on it. Be that. Write it down. Then, hey, that's where I'm going in my life too. Maybe you need to watch some people to encourage you. Maybe you do. Ain't nothing wrong with that if it's going to build you up. 2023 is about launching up. We've been through a lot from the end of 2019. Well, maybe you haven't. I don't know. I'll speak for me. Through 2020, 2019, moving into 2022, it's been a lot, whatever that might be to you. Everybody's walking path. That's why I say modern practitioner. Everybody's walking path is different. What they go through is different. That's why you got an individual fingerprint. Nobody's fingerprint is the same. All right. So maybe you need to use those things to build you up, to make you feel better. Be of service. That's the bottom card. Spirit is saying, be of service. All right. How can you be of service? We mentioned that the other day. How do you be of service to someone? I'm typing that in the chat. Or to yourself. How do you be of service? Maybe you need to volunteer. Maybe you need to work within your community. Maybe you need to get on tied to something that's community based. Spirit has been talking about this for a while. And Spirit told me what the main headliner is for 2023. And I know what that is for everybody. Whether you believe it or not, I may put it up, I may not. I'm going to listen. I don't know if I am or not. But we heard a theme like the other day on Tuesday. There was a theme that came in. It was a primary word. If you watch Tuesdays, today's Thursday. I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday. Tuesday. If you watch Tuesday, I talked about a primary word. That's one of the words for 2023. Now that's people that come over here. You may get a word from a lot of people, okay? Whatever. Those that are coming here, that may be their word for them, okay? This is so moving right along. Be of service. Maybe need to volunteer. Something that has maybe been in part of your life that's affected you in your life. Maybe you need to volunteer in that area. Maybe you need to give time. Maybe you need to develop a service yourself to service other people that is hurt. Maybe some hurts, or you have overcame it. You're an overcomer in that. So maybe you need to help some other people to become overcomers too. All right. So then we're going to get into the tarot. We've been here a minute, got 3 minutes. If you want a live card pull reading, you're more than welcome to do that. It's by donation only. We do it by live chat. Super chat. Thank you, chat, cash app. All right, what do you have to say for countdown? All right. Wow. All right. This Four of Cups. Okay, I'm just telling you what it is. All right. So this area here is releasing how you connect with other people. How do you connect with other people? These are the thoughts. Spirit is saying, how do you connect with other people in your emotions, and also being a two-part being? You are a physical being, part of the sun, and then you are a person that's part of nature. All right. And putting the sun energy, which is your personality, your masculine part, and that's all of us have it. And then your nature part, we're bringing it in to bring a combination of strength and groundedness. Okay. So one of the things you're going to bring in, the countdown is strength and groundedness. All right. Groundedness. Whatever groundedness may be to you. I'm not going to tell you to go do a lot of different practices and different things like that, like yoga or anything like that. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to say is for you to know. You want to be grounded. You need to know what that looks like for you, not for someone to tell you, oh, you need to do yoga, or you need to do this, da, da, da. You have to figure out what that works for you. So the strength will be in, and then the nature will be in. And it's going to connect to your emotions. They're going to balance you out. Okay? So it's going to have that strength, and then the groundedness, and then it's going to balance it out with your emotions. You bring in intuities. They're both about earthiness. Okay? So when we're talking about the sun, and then we're talking about the earth, is all about earth. That's part of grounded, one of the elements. Okay? So, but the other part of it, what they're saying is that you bring these two together coming in, your emotions are going to be well set and grounded. Okay? Hey there. And then we've got, pay attention to coming into here feeling beat down. Okay? A lot of times within this time, during the counter, clear up feeling beat down. Don't go into, and I'm going to say that, don't go into the new collective and then still not working on feeling like you got beat down. Okay, and matters, because you have some ups and some lows. Every year has that. Okay, you living long enough. Some of you are old enough. Between my algorithm says over 25 to 50 to 60. So you've been on the earth long enough to know we got some highs and we got some lows. But we don't want to start off where, man, I didn't got jacked up, And Spirit said, no, come on now, fix this area while we're getting ready to hit the collective year, and just say no more, no more, and then start to pull everything out of yourself. Okay, I'm not going to have to work through this. I'm not going to go in like that. I'm not going to go through all of this, blah, 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 whatever that is. Release it, and then go into to 2023 grounded and hitting the ground, not running, not I'm trying to do everything in 5 days. No, go into 2023 step, 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 step. Because we're in Capricorn, and Capricorn is one that takes his time. He goes up. He's a sea goat, okay? And he's half goat, half fish, all right? But if you ever seen a Capricorn, it's amazing. And so that's what the Spirit is saying. You are amazing. You are amazing to be coming into this season of amazement. Okay? Now, we have the two here, two things you want to pay attention to. That's going to be what you know what it is. It's two areas that you want to pay attention to. I'm not going to say it's this, that. I'm not going to give that, because you know what it is, and that's what Spirit's telling me. It's two focal areas that you want to pay attention to going into 2023 during this week. That countdown is, what is the two things? Because it ties into this, and it's going to tie itself into this. Okay? All right. Now, any questions? Anything that you want to say in relevance to this? I give it 10 seconds. One thing I just want to tell you is that, go back to the beginning of the link here. I have the master class, the New Year Wish petition, New Year Wish 2023 auto visual. That link is up in the chat here. Go to the website. And I have the master class link that is up as well. Okay, so that's there. Let me go back to that. Anybody have anything else to say? I'm going to put the masterclass link up as well. I think that's it. Yeah. Anybody have anything to say in the chat? I'll look to see if y'all have anything. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to come up. But if you have anything, how did this resonate with you? Anything you took away from that? If you don't have anything to say, it's okay. I'm about to go in like 5 seconds. Okay. And thank you for being listening and hitting the like. I appreciate that. You say no, you're good. Okay. I appreciate those that came into the pretty much the class today, because y'all know I like to teach. If you don't know, that's my passion. One of my passions. One of them. Um, if you okay, nope, all right. Well, I'm going to go on ahead and just make sure that I put this link up about the class. It's going to start the mid of January to get everybody time behind the holiday season to kind of get things in a place. You may already be there, but I would say in the mid January, like second week of it. That's the link to the class. It's an 8-week class. Got the links for the New Year Wish, altar vigil. That's up, okay. And I have the website up so that you can join the website so that I can stay in the loop with you. If you're on our email list, you did receive an email this morning. Okay, all right. So we're going to close here. I hope that you enjoyed this live. It's a little bit more lengthy because I had things really sharing about different matters. I'm just going about what Spirit wanted me to say. And have a great Thursday today. It is 12:29. You got some homework to do. You got some things to do. Those that hear this replay, you got some things to do as well. Join our Patreon. It's on the About page here. I will do a questionnaire on you if this is something that you do decide to join. I do a questionnaire at this point moving in 2023. It is not for everybody. Okay. The masterclass will come up. And I already said that I do offer personalized readings, psychic readings that would change your life. We are doing setting up for 2023 yearly reading. If you are interested in something like that, spiritual counseling, conjure work, so much more. Check out the website. Love you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I will see you later.